I think forechecking against a breakout goes back to our primal DNA genes. Like we're hunting for food. Tell the players that. This is a hunt. We're not gathering fruits and berries. We're going out to kill the target, okay? So you'll see on this drill here. So really important. By the way, that I cut that short. That was a 3-minute hunt, those wolves against the hare. So any of your players that are bitching about ice time and they're taking like 60, 70-second shifts, they're not going hard, okay? So that's part of it. So this clip right here, we did this probably every week in the AHL. So the AHL, you get Friday, Saturday, and you have a full week of practice, kind of like college. And then 2 weeks of the month, you'll have like maybe a game or two midweek. So Bill Belichick, okay, this information-rich environment. So I'm going to walk you through this. So I'm a big believer in, like, if you slow things down and everybody can see what's going on, okay? And I had an opportunity to meet with Jim Harbaugh. He came in before one of our games in Anaheim. We were talking about, what's the best way to stimulate and accelerate development. And we were kicking ideas around. He said he's a big believer that if you can mirror events, you can mirror players, your teammates, and they can see it. It just allows them to actually accelerate the event through their eyes at the player doing it. Okay, so you'll watch what happens. So we've got a group of forwards right down here, and the green guys are going to forecheck the blue guys. So the blue guy is the defenseman. So going back to my strategy forechecking. So some people will tell if this is the defenseman, they'll tell the forechecker to go in and move him up the wall. Okay, so that's great if the net's right there, and I'm a lefty, and I want to take a slight angle in this direction, and I want to pull him up the wall. That's great. It's still a problem in the NHL because the defenseman that's turned his shoulders to look at you and he sees you cheating to that side, he's going to lean in even more. He's going to get you to bite on that side of him, and he's going to turn his shoulders and he's going to rip right out of there. Okay? So I'm a big believer that when you forecheck, I don't care what anybody else on the ice is doing. We all know that this is the closest thing to the defenseman. So if I can get that on the side, I'm not going to put my stick over here. He's going to skate right through my shaft. I'm going to keep it right here. I'm going to try and drive him into the boards. And if he tries to escape, I'm going to use my free hand and I'm going to push him into the boards. Okay? But it's only going to happen if I skate myself into the strike zone. Okay? So we would go through these 1 rep at a time. We do multiple reps because the only way you're going to get better is you rep it out, you rep it out, you rep it out, and you do it the right way over and over and over again. And as coaches, we are super guilty if we don't stop a drill and make them do it the right way, because all they're going to do is practice bad habits. So the first rep comes in. So right now, he's belt buckle to belt buckle with the defenseman. Okay, so again, we're going 70%. He puts his stick blade to the inside. You've got a righty. And the big thing is, he can see what's happening. He sees it. So when I teach forechecking, I tell our second forward to watch F1, watch his body language, because we can definitely control what he's doing. We're not controlling what the D-man's doing. So he comes in, he takes his body, and then the big thing is right here. You see it a lot of the times. You'll see it in the playoff game tomorrow night. Guy falls down after he hits his target. You stay on your feet, because numerically you have an advantage if you stay on your feet and you come off the boards first. Okay? Comes off the boards. Again, the connectivity, F3's there. Picks up in the slot and shoots it. And again, we had a team that didn't really like to hang around the net. You can get hurt there, so they want to go to the outside. So we used to chuck pucks down there just to get them to stay at the front of the net. Okay? So the next one. So white guy's breaking out, gray is forechecking. So again, now you got a lefty coming in. Left shot. So the F1's a left shot. Okay, belt buckle to belt buckle. Stick blade now to the wall side. He can see it right here. The yellow means his eyeballs are on it. Picks it up. Same mechanics. What's your balance after contact? Get off the boards first. You have an advantage to the net. The predictability and the connectivity. Shooter in the slot. First to the net. Rebound, goal. And again, stay around the front of the net.